Hi everybody. I just want to show you some of the details of my setup and of my bike, which I used to finish Transcontinental as fastest rider in 9 days and 14 hours. So the main thing I was using from Apidura, the 7-liter saddlebag, expedition saddlebag. I used the 2-liter top tube bag and I used the 4-liter frame bag. Originally I wanted to use the smaller one with 1 liter, but I think just in case it's better to have a bit more space if you wanna put some food into it, or if you just, yeah, you never know what you wanna carry during the race. So it's better to have a bit more space. The bike was a S-Works Roubaix with a E-tab shifter. I used 2 small backlights from Specialized. They are very nice because you can take them off. They can like be red and they can also be white. So I used them also during the night on the helmet, just as a headlamp. I could put them here. So they have multiple possibilities of using. And originally I had the Garmin Varia with the radar, just to add more security, so you realize that cars are coming from behind. Here I had everything I needed to sleep, like sleeping bag, like a BB bag, all the clothing, rain jacket, thermal jacket, undershirt and all that stuff. If you really want to go into the details, you can see it on the postings on Apidura website and also on my social media. There is all the stuff in detail. What I had here, the reflective vest and all the stuff I wanted to use during the ride, like a sun cream. I could just use it while riding. I also had my shortened toothbrush and the toothpaste, because I sometimes use it to stay awake when I'm getting tired in the night. I'm just brushing my teeth. It like gives me a little, yeah, wake up help. I also had the USB spare light from Supernova, and of course all the electronic stuff, all the cables, the charger. It was the Epcon 3000 charger, and the nice thing with that is you can also plug it off and take it to the place when you sleep. So while you're sleeping you can like charge your telephone or the Garmin, and while you're riding, of course, you can also charge your devices. Here down I had all the mechanic stuff, the spare parts, the tubes, the multi-tool, the braking pads, some stuff to repair tires. And yeah, what else is important? I had 3 bottles. I lost 2 of them, so I just have 1 left. But I can take them to the side, so it's easy to take them out and in. This is very important because if you just take them up, there is not enough space with the bag. So side is very important. Here on the aero bar, I had my arm warmers, so I can take them off and use them while riding without getting into the bags. I had my dynamo light from Supernova with the switcher from strong light to weak light. This is very nice. I had my phone here. I also had a backup phone. This was very important because my first phone was dead after a heavy rain, so I used the backup phone. This was my life insurance. And here on the front I had the Garmin 1040 with solar. And what is here, I built in a switcher, so I could switch off the USB charger or I could switch it on. And this is very important because when you switch it on, the light doesn't have the full energy, and if I switch it off during the night, the light has full energy because all the electricity goes into the light. And it comes from the Hub Dynamo. It's a Son Deluxe. I think most of the people use the same. I was very happy with that. Here I had the cables, Maybe you could make this a bit more beautiful, but I just did it as it works, and I could also use the plugs if necessary to change the wheel or something. I also had a spare Garmin holder just in case if I need to put it here or if anything goes wrong. So I had a lot of spare parts for everything. And what else is, I think, very important, I had it on the other side, some spare batteries. I needed them because one time my shifter was empty, so I needed the spare batteries. And I also had all my documents here, like passport, photocopy of passport, of documents, of insurance. I also had some cash in different currencies for different countries, because in some countries you cannot pay with your credit card. This was very useful, and of course the Transcontinental brevet card to get the stamps in. Yeah, and I think all the tools, all the stuff you can see on the website. I also had some medical stuff with me. I didn't use it, I didn't need it. I also had some cleats for the shoes. On the road I bought some salt for the electrolytes. I just put it into my mouth and drank some water. That helped me. And here is my jammy cream. I also used it while riding. I could just take it out and care for myself. And here is the wet wipes and the medical stuff. I had some tapes just in case for blisters on my foot or something. And I had some antibiotics just in case I did not need them. I had some pills to treat water, just if I had to take water from the river, so I could make it hygienic. I didn't use them. I had some painkillers just in case. All are here. I did not use anyone. And yeah, of course some first aid stuff, some alcohol pads to clean myself if necessary. I was just carrying some things for the worst case. I didn't use it, but it's always good to have it if something happens. Yeah, and this was also one thing I never had to use, but I was a little bit afraid of aggressive dogs and also of aggressive people, but everything was fine. I didn't use the pepper spray, but I had a good feeling just in case I could defend myself if anything goes really bad. Okay, here is my chain lube. About 4 times in the race, every second day, I added some onto my chain. And here is one more thing. Maybe it was not the very best choice, but it was useful. It was a small frame pump. Of course, I couldn't put 6.5 bars into the tire, but I could put enough pressure into the tire to make it to the next bike shop or to make it to the next gas station to get the full pressure. You could also use a CO2 cartridge, but it is more weight, it takes more room, so I decided to take this. I had some issues with flat tires 2 times, not on the road, but always while making a break. So I was like putting my bike into the grass, going for a power nap, and when I got up, the flat tire was there. I don't know why, but it still happens. But I could manage. Yes, I think that's the most important things, and all the other details can be seen on the Apidura website or on my social media profile. And now, as I've shown you all the things on my bike, I can finally go and wash it because it really needs some treatment.